set you down a little piece of bread there, what
That'd
would
be
you do?
yucky.
Well, maybe we'd know that God was trying to help us, right? Especially if we were starving and we didn't have anything else to eat. God's creation works together. And in the wilderness, we learn how to trust God. That's one reason God's people, all throughout the Bible, time and time again, go out to the wilderness. God is trying to teach them how to trust. Now, I think that's a neat story. And it's so neat that I found these little necklaces. And a lot of y'all got these this summer. You remember?
Yeah.
We learned about trust and we learned about Elijah and the ravens there a few months ago during VBS, didn't we? And y'all all got these little medallions. Aaron, did you get one of these for your VBS? You can have this one. We're going to give them away next week too, because we're going to put our pledge cards. That's where we're pledging to give our gifts that Earl was just talking about to the church. And sometimes that takes a little bit of trust too, because especially if we're giving a tithe or a tenth of what we earn and what our resources are, then it takes a little bit of trust in God that God is going to make sure that all of our needs are met and we're still going to be able to do the things we need to do. Because 10% is kind of a lot, feels like a lot when you're giving it. Right? 10%, that's a tithe. That's right.
So
You give 20% because you get $5 and you give $1 each week, don't you, Wesley?
Yeah.
So some people do. They give more than a tithe, and that's commendable. Well, the big thing is learning to trust God, because that's what carries us through our life. And that's one reason we have the tithe given to us too. It's kind of like the wilderness experience. So that's one thing we're going to be doing next week. We're celebrating the animals and how they're a blessing to us and how God blesses them. We're going to learn about the wilderness today and how that kind of teaches us to trust, and sometimes how the animals help us with our trust, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, let's pray together. God, we thank you